Hey, Chamber members, it's Brett Finley, your President and CEO here. It is the last business day for the month of November, which means it's time for another Arrow newsletter. For topic number one this month on the advocacy front, we're monitoring currently a City of San Antonio economic development incentive policy. This policy is an incentive package that the City of San Antonio will use for prospective business companies as they're going out and soliciting their relocation or startups here in San Antonio. There's a couple of items, though, that we have some concern with. Again, we want to make sure that this policy is fair and, most importantly, continues to make San Antonio competitive, comparatively speaking, across the entire state of Texas and also across the country. More to come on this, but we will likely be going in front of City Council in December advocating for, again, just fair and competitive policy that will make San Antonio as attractive as possible. Topic number two this month were the Chamber's networking outings. We had our small business outlook luncheon where Rick Escamilla from the Escamilla Law Firm came in and talked about various estate planning strategies that you need to be aware of as a small business owner. We also hosted our fourth Ladies Who Brunch series for the year. Again, Ladies Who Brunch continues to really outgrow and outperform even our expectations. We brought in Dr. Lisa Campos, who's the UTSA athletics director since 2017. She has really taken UTSA athletics to new heights. She's one of only nine Division One female collegiate athletic directors across the country out of over 140 Division One institutions. UTSA and really San Antonio are incredibly fortunate to have Lisa here, and we look forward to the continued work that she does for UTSA in the years to come. And then finally, our Learn at Lunch series hosted Michael Hill from SWBC Ad Valorem Tax Advisors, where he talked about various tax reform updates that you need to be aware of as a business owner, and then also talked about a quick preview for the 89th Texas legislative session as it relates to property tax reform and other various updates. Topic number three this month was our Economic Development Symposium. The second annual event brought in a series of guest speakers where we talked about what makes San Antonio compete on both the state scale and the national scale. Our opening speaker was Eric Walsh, where he talked about all the various updates that San Antonio has going for them, the San Antonio redevelopment, airport, the Alamo redesign project, various convention center, and even downtown arena updates to talk through. We also hosted a panel led by Sarah Carabias Rush from Greater SATX and Chris Brigatti from SWBC that talked about what makes San Antonio thrive and, comparatively speaking, to other cities across the country. And then finally, our keynote panel focused on San Antonio as a sports city and really the economic boom that San Antonio sees when we host things like men's and women's Final Four, the Valero Texas Open, the Alamo Bowl, and then also even youth sports as well. We had Randy Smith from Weston Urban, Jenny Carnes from San Antonio Sports, and then finally Seymour Battle from Valero. Thank you to each of our speakers that made this event such a success during its second edition. Topic number four this month was Leadership Lab. We concluded our 9-month-long journey with the newest best class ever. Thank you to Dr. Amy Lewis, who brought in her expertise and talked about negotiation skills, Clint Rutledge, who talked about success habits, and Ashley Julig for coming in and talking about ways to get involved and really give back as a new Leadership Lab alumni board member. We also hosted our graduation ceremonies at Paisanos. Thank you again to our Leadership Lab class, the 25th Silver Anniversary class, and the new Best Class Ever for your continued involvement. If you're interested in learning more about how to get involved, we're already accepting applications and registrations for 2025, and be on the lookout for that and more information to come. Topic number five this month are our upcoming events. The month of December will be really busy for the Chamber, and here's why. Starting on December 3rd, we're going to be hosting Mayor Ron Nirenberg for City Vision, which is our version of State of the City, where we're going to be bringing Mayor Ron in. We'll talk about present day issues, things that he hopes to accomplish over the next 6 months, and then even looking at the future trajectory of our great city. On December 4th, we're going to be partnering with other area chambers in town and the Bexar County Education Coalition to talk about the state of workforce and education leading up to the 89th Texas legislative session. And then finally, on December 5th, please mark your calendars and join us here at the North Chamber, where we will be launching our new brand, our new logo, new colors, new name, etc. Please join us for a really fun, festive, and joyful occasion for our rebrand event on December 5th. And that concludes your November Arrow newsletter.